boy, oh boy, do we have an interesting video set up today.
Nice.
An alien or monsters or alien/monsters battle royale. And for my list today, I've chosen to tackle or to discuss the aliens from Alien Earth series, including the Xenomorph, and then other aliens from different movies. So I'll start with the aliens from Xenomorph. I'll start with the aliens, including the Xenomorph from the Alien Earth TV show, which will be the two ticks, the Teocellus or the eye mage. It's a very strange name, by the way, eye mage. Just sounds like image. Yeah. The eyeball alien, the two bugs that eat inorganic materials, then the plant alien that was stuck to the ceiling, then we have the Xenomorph, obviously, and then we go from that to the movie Live, Die, Repeat, and the two types of aliens in Live, Die, Repeat. Then we have the alien in The Thing movie. Then we have the Demogorgon. Then we have the alien or aliens in the Tomorrow War movie with Chris Pratt. Then we have the Yautja, whatever his name is in the Predator franchise. And last but not least, Life, the one with Ryan Reynolds, a little small thing that grows big.
Damn!
What I'm looking to do, or what I want to do with this video and more videos to come from this, is I want to have a conversation with you guys. For those of you who have seen, who are aware of these aliens, I'm hoping all of you have seen all these aliens or you're aware of them. If you haven't seen Alien Earth, then I guess you don't have to tackle that. Or you could just go on YouTube and check out a few videos, maybe.
Wait a minute.
That's another thing. If you haven't seen Alien Earth, then those aliens might not really appeal to you.
Well, duh.
So what I want to do is like kind of rank which one of these aliens are more dangerous than the other. Before the Alien Earth series came out, I was dead set on either the alien in the movie Life or the alien the alien species in the Tomorrow War movie. I don't even care about the Xenomorph or the Yautja, or is it Yamcha? Yautja. The Predator thing. I don't really care for those two because I feel there are easy ways to kill the Xenomorph.
Are you serious?
Ever since I saw the Tomorrow War movie, it took a lot of bullets to go through those dudes.
What?
Although they didn't introduce a laser weapon or a solar cannon or what else? They didn't introduce any like intricate ways to take it down, like acid, for example, or like a railgun.
Damn, son.
I feel the best way to take those guys down would be to use a laser cannon or laser gun or laser tool. But because they were limited with the ammunition or the types of weapons, it made those aliens look more ferocious. Well, I mean, they were ferocious. Let me not make that mistake. I feel if those aliens were to go head to head with the Xenomorph, they would easily decimate the Xenomorph.
Come on, son.
Especially from long range. They didn't have to go head to head. Like, let's assume each alien knows each other's quirks, strengths and weaknesses, right? So before the alien in the Tomorrow War movie attacks Xenomorph, it'll understand, okay, this thing has acid for blood, so any physical contact will be pointless. It's best to just use my projectiles because they've got tails. And I don't know how often the tail, reproduces those little dart things. But imagine going, head to head with that creature as a human being. You're finished. You don't stand a chance. You'd have to have a mech suit. You'd have to have a nano suit like Iron Man. You'd have to have a freaking solar cannon beam in your chest or in your repulsors. Otherwise, it's going to be a struggle. You'd have to be in the air constantly. I think a ground battle against these aliens, you're easily decimated because those guys were ferocious and fast, thick and strong. You had to, I think, aim for their neck or their underbelly, like a little spot or area in the underbelly. That was soft enough and exposed enough to take them down. Otherwise, the bullets in their body would just be like, I think it didn't penetrate. You'd have to shoot long enough to keep going at that particular part of the armor.
Or the bellies. It's the only lethal part on that body. Let's go.
Oh, I forgot to mention also the alien from A Quiet Place. And even though I don't like that movie, I don't like the aliens. They feel like bullies to me. That's why I don't like the Yautja in the Predator species.
Let me explain.
Your super advanced aliens coming to bully human beings and other non-advanced species. That's not hunting. That's not, in no way, shape or form That is not, I don't even know how the creator of that franchise managed to bamboozle or hoodwink the world into liking that that concept or idea. That's why I'm looking forward, kind of looking forward to Predator Badlands, just to see the Predator or predators go against other creatures, other aliens that are far more stronger than them. They still have the advantage of tech and weapons and tools, but I guess it depends on how good you are. But if you release like 4 or 5 creatures against, you know, one single predator alien, then you're done, especially when they're very, very skilled monsters that will rip anything apart in half. So yes, it depends on your skill. Then that's where I feel where if you've tackled these aliens and survived and come out on top, then I'll give you the mantle of predator or warrior. Not even predator, warrior, because you fought against very, very powerful aliens that have, you know, devoured greater aliens than you, and you use sense, gumption, tactics. I mean, you were hurt a little bit here and there, but you found ways to maneuver. Yeah, but if you still have gadgets at your disposal, I feel it's a cheat, man. I feel it's cheating.
That's what I'm talking about.
Remove the tools, remove the gadget, remove the cloaking device from a Yautja predator alien, and have that creature, that alien, go head to head with the alien from the Tomorrow War movie. Game over. Game over. Yeah, you're strong, you're big, but those things will shoot projectiles at you. Once they pounce on you, they're ripping you apart. You don't have your bracelet, you don't have your cannon, you don't have your laser, you have no gadgets whatsoever. And when I say gadgets, no super weapon gun. You have your blade, you have your claws, your, you know, whatever, machete, spike, spear, whatever you got it. But no techie nonsense where you throw a little orb and it turns into 5 grenades. And no, it's physical.
Damn.
Plus a little blade or 2. Then let's see what you got.
You ain't lying.
So moving along to the alien in A Quiet Place, I feel because of the exoskeleton, the body, is that what it's called? Exoskeleton, by the way. I think I'm saying that incorrectly. Because of their armored, tough skin, I'm going to put him in the same category as the aliens from the Tomorrow War. The only reason I don't like them is just because that whole, any little sound you freak out. If you hear a bird in the sky, you freak out. I wonder how long they that must be like after realizing these things have crash landed on Earth and they don't like sound, I would have gotten very, very noisy birds from any bird zoo and just kept them, or what am I even saying, record the sound of birds, just different sounds, different annoying, irritating sounds, and just lure these cocksuckers into one location and have them jump into the water without them knowing.
I like this one.
I feel the movie could have found very, very tricky, sneaky, conniving, intelligent ways to deal with them. Yeah, if you say drop a nuke, yeah, I guess that's the last resort. But if I know your thing is your weakness is sound and you don't like the noise, I'm going to find the most noisiest sounds recorded and just have a freaking plane or helicopter parade that sound over and over again, low and high, and even, you know, just use different sound frequencies. Once I know your thing is ears, your ears are so sensitive, I will just bombard your ear hole and eardrum with all kinds of frequencies. Dolphin frequencies, whale frequencies, water frequencies, you know, rain just different sounds, especially the birds. I'd have drones paraded all over and over again. Give the human beings a heads up, maybe drop some I was gonna say drop like some what you call this thing, some packs. There's a term like rescue package thing. Drop some packages and say, okay, they're going to be sound dampening headphones, or they're going to be headphones that obviously emit a particular signal. So when we're talking to each other, we can hear each other. Whereas when it comes to them, whatever sound we drop for them or whatever sound we emit in the devices, it doesn't affect the human beings or irritate the human beings as much. So sound dampening, but there'll be room or whatever technology behind it for communication. That way we can hear each other, and there's no point trying to play a serious message. Well, I guess we could project the message across the speakers, let human beings know wherever you are, close your ears for a while. It's gonna last for 15 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. We're gonna make the noise and draw them to one side and try and get you guys, you know, off the island or off the city, whatever, through this direction. There's ways to finesse them. So in terms of physical strength, I'm putting those guys next to the aliens from the Tomorrow War movie. I still don't like him, but I'm just trying to, you know, create a particular category of physical strength, and not only physical strength and prowess, but just the ability to just rip shit apart in no time.
Damn.
So I'm giving that to the Tomorrow War aliens and the aliens from A Quiet Place. Then I want to go to the Demogorgon.
But why?
I know they're not aliens, but because they're monsters, you know, we're going to keep it in the same family. I don't know if I'm going to put them in the same category with the Tomorrow War aliens. I don't think that makes sense for me. I feel they're dangerous, yes, but you can still shoot those guys and it's game over. You throw, I mean, you throw RPG, they're done. Grenade, they're done. Whereas grenade and RPG for the aliens in what do you call it, Quiet Place and the Tomorrow War, that's a struggle. You're going to be wasting ammunition to take those guys down. So you need specialized weapons and ammunition to take down those two particular aliens. You need some gumption, some, you know, you want to take your time with those suckers. You want to really, don't rush, no bravado, Rambo. Nah, you want to be smart and tactical with those dudes.
That's right.
So we've done the Tomorrow War alien.
Yeah.
Xenomorph.
Yeah.
I feel head to head, it's easy target. You can shoot those dudes the same way you can shoot the Xenomorph. I mean the Demogorgon.
Yeah, boy.
Now let's go to Live Die Repeat, the aliens from Live Die Repeat or The Edge of Tomorrow, the one with Tom Cruise and Emily Blunt. Those dudes, because of how they move, they're so frantic and erratic. They're not solid like the other aliens we've spoken about so far. Those guys are like liquid and solid at the same time.
Yeah.
I don't want to mess with those dudes. They ate bullets for a while. They're like bullet sponges, but you just keep pressing and pressing. But if that thing comes in your vicinity, the multiple tendrils it could just release into 5 different targets at once. Now I feel the danger. Should I create a danger Richter scale? The danger level or danger threat of those particular aliens, I feel is high. So I want to nudge them to the same location as the Tomorrow War aliens and the Quiet Place aliens. And then we want to move to, we got the Live Die Repeat, Demogorgon. No, I'm not putting them in the same list. So Demogorgon is to the left. Maybe I should have written a different list because I've got the list in front of me right now. I should rewrite the second list. Predator, no, easy takedown. So Predator, Demogorgon, and Xenomorph, they're easy targets. I give you a headshot and you're ahead, as helmet or not, as a Yautja, it's game over. That's why I said you need specialized weapons for the Quiet Place aliens and the Tomorrow War aliens. Live Die Repeat as well, you need specialized ammo or weapons, so that's why I'm putting them in that one section or one category. So we've done the Xenomorphs. The plant alien, I feel that's also an easy target. That one needs, you know, a bird's eye view to. This is why I was hoping the Alien Earth show really took time to just show us how dangerous each alien is. Not as a teaser, like to let us know, okay, season 1 is going to start a particular way, and we're trying to get you guys to look forward to season 2, so we can just see what each alien is capable of, and then how each alien maneuvers itself around the environment they've now found themselves in, having to adapt or evolve or mutate or transform into something else. You know, this show should have been more about the aliens and anything else, not this stupid 6 hybrid nonsense talking about children in robot bodies and whatnot. I don't care about that shit. So we should have got more of the terror of the aliens. Like if one of these dudes gets out into the open, and how fast to replicate or how strong they are or how hard it is to take down. So the plant alien, because of how we saw its, you know,
What?
Because of how we saw it take down a target, it was bird's eye view. I mean, it crawled on the wall, but it didn't come at the target sideways from the bottom up. It just came from the top down. So again, if I set a trap, for example, I don't know how smart the alien is, meaning can it sense the difference between a dummy creature or a live creature, or if I put a goat or sheep there as bait and have it in the room and it crawls around, as soon as it attacks the goat or whatever animal I set up as bait, there's a grenade inside, or maybe there's a time bomb inside the goat or whatever animal the plant is, you know, devouring. I hit trigger and it's done. So I feel that's an easy kill. So that one's going to the Xenomorph and Yautja, whatever that thing is. Xenomorph, Yautja, Predator, that's going in that category. Then the 2 ticks, Flamethrower.
What?
Yeah, I feel Flamethrower, then you're good to go.
You ain't lying.
They don't pose a physical threat the same way the Tomorrow War aliens do, or the aliens from A Quiet Place do. Of course not. But the fact that they can hide and creep, and their kill time is at least under a minute. I feel either a minute or under a minute or just above a minute. If a thing that bites you and it takes a minute to end your life, I feel that's dangerous.
No shit.
That's one. It has the gas release thing once it's tampered with in its lava state. When in I think episode 5 of Alien Earth, when one of the ticks poo-pooed or squirted its tadpoles or egg or younglings inside water. By the way, I love that scene so much.
Are you serious?
Because for me, what I took from that scene is that the tick was studying Chibuzo. Even though Chibuzo thought she was the one studying them, it was studying her, or they were studying her. So much so they knew that the thing she kept on drinking was liquid and water. I think that particular episode let us know how intelligent these alien creatures are, especially the tick. Because when the tick climbed out of its canister, it deliberately went down to look for that canister. Not only that, it took a while after it crawled down and moved left and right. I think it has the ability to sense water because it didn't climb into the water bottle and submerge itself. It deliberately climbed, found it. The fact that it found water and understood that this source of little droplets on the table came from this water bottle. So I'm feeling the aliens putting 2 and 2 together. This thing she keeps drinking has not only liquid but has water. But it took a gamble or a chance to say, let me crawl out of this thing by opening the hatch. So that's an intelligent creature to know there's a mechanism in this cage we're inside. And this lady is so nonchalant about her duty. This guard, this potential prison guard, is so nonchalant about her duty. She's forgotten to put the lid back on my cage. So all I have to do is climb to the top, slide the door open while she's distracted, and climb down. He could have easily found a way to bite her, game over, but it said, nah, I'm not, you're not even my target yet. What I'm looking for is more of me. I need to multiply. So it knew, okay, here's the water source. It didn't even figure out like, oh, there's water droplets here, let me go and look for it. It knew water source is here, and the main source of the water that this water droplet is from is inside this bottle that I keep seeing her drink. So it must know that not only is what she's drinking liquid, it must know that it is water. Climbs into the bottle, turns around, and then releases the eggs and the tadpoles inside the water. Crawls back down again. Nah, I feel that whole tactical movement is dangerous.
No shit.
Especially when you're in an environment that, you're 6'3", 5'9", whatever size you are, you're big, and by the time you see them, it's too late. As long as it can enter the water system, you're finished. I don't even need to jump on you and bite you. Any creature that can find a way to get inside you, either in one or multiple forms inside your body, that's the easiest takedown. You wouldn't even need to pull on trigger. So you'd have to be very, very clued on. You'd have to watch your intake of food and water, and you'd have to have a particular armor on. Again, if those things bite, if they see bare skin, I wonder if they can penetrate armor as well, or like clothing or cloth or material. I assume so. So again, I feel those guys, they're not in the same league as the aliens from, the Tomorrow War, but in terms of danger and threat, I feel they're in their own category.
That's right.
Maybe in the small bugs or small creatures category that can easily wipe out a civilization, if not, really take, I'm gonna say easily, but overnight, if you're sleeping, you're not waking up. Because the way it took down the engineer in episode 5 was quick. Not that quick, but quick. It was like a sip, took a few gulps, and they seem to grow fast. That's another thing as well. So the rapid growth of an alien creature, the ability to release toxin that can kill, or that can spread and kill instantly, that's dangerous. That means the defense mechanism is so tight because you can squash it, but even if you kill it, it's got like a self-destruct or self-terminate, both, I guess, mechanism in its own system. So if you squash it, it's like you kill me, but I'm taking whoever's in this room out. That's a different level of danger. It's not projectile out of your tail danger. It's not you can't shoot me because of my armor danger, but it's still a serious threat if not tended to quickly. Like I said, you have a flamethrower, it's cool. You burn the body, that you have to contain the body though. You can't just run around no Rambo shit. I got a flamethrower, because I don't even know what the gas combined with fire will do as well. See? So I feel with that kind of alien, you want that thing contained and then do whatever you need to do with the gas. Or maybe there's a win-win scenario where if you combine fire with the gas that they release, the explosion might have a greater yield. So you could use that to your advantage. Because we don't. This is what Alien Earth didn't do properly. We should have seen what happens if you mix fire with their gas. Like what damage can occur with that. So I'm gonna put those guys, any little small bug creatures, to one side. Dangerous, but not as dangerous as Tomorrow War aliens or Live Die Repeat aliens.
I like this one.
And now we have the Teocellus or the Image creature. That one, because of its intelligence, yeah, we don't want to play around with that one. We don't want to aggravate, anger, or irritate. We want to be friends with that one. I feel that one, it's not as bad as the Xenomorph. You know, that one, you can have a conversation, you can learn from it. But if it goes rogue, if it chooses to go rogue and attacks either the aliens from Tomorrow War, the aliens from Live Die Repeat, or the aliens from A Quiet Place, the Teocellus in one of those three creatures is dangerous, even inside the Yautja.
Damn!
I don't know how smart it is, but it seems very intelligent. So how long would it need to study the soldiers, to study the alien species around it, to study any kind of enemies in its vicinity? How long does that Teocellus need to study its opponent?
That's a good question.
As long as it enters one of those particular those aliens I've mentioned, it's game over for anyone, because it'll move much better inside those hosts than they would.
What do you mean by that?
Because the Teocellus to me feels like if it took over a human being, it would use the human being's brain beyond its fullest potential. And then it's already got backed up knowledge from all its previous encounters and previous aliens it's taken over. So I assume something so small, has somewhere in its build and construction to be able to store infinite amount of information. So after taking over a cat, it's going to store that information. Over a dog, store that information. Taking over a pig, whatever creature it hijacks, it's going to store that record inside its personage. I feel that kind of creature is very, very dangerous, because it won't move when it's inside whatever creature it possesses. It won't move the same way that creature will. Whatever limit that creature has, the Teocellus will go past that limit. It'll bring in its own way of motion based on all the different creatures, plus the motion available or the movements available inside the host it is currently utilizing.
That boy is good.
The Teocellus or the eyeball alien inside the alien from the Tomorrow War, I feel that's dangerous, because that thing's not going to move a particular way. Imagine that creature finding the eyeball taking over that alien and finding a way to use its throat to communicate with other aliens that don't look like it. You're finished.
You ain't lying.
You are absolutely finished. It's game over.
Yes.
It is complete game over. No recovery, no return. That thing will be like a deity. It'll be like a god.
Damn.
It will be like a god.
I like this one.
There's no way you're going to take that thing down easily, because it's going to know what your move is next. Because if an alien, if human beings came against this particular alien, especially after it's taken time to study the aliens or the soldiers, you're done. You are so done. You wouldn't even kill everyone. You would kill most of them and figure out which one is the captain, which one has the kill codes and nuclear warheads and access to this and that. You're finished. You are so. Imagine where there's a facility where they're trying to create new weapons to take down these aliens, for example. You'd be like, nah, just screw these soldiers here. We go for the main facility and just tear that thing down, because they're trying to find weapons, or they're currently constructing weapons to take us down.
That's what I'm talking about.
So the Teocellus, I feel it's a dangerous contender, man. It's not physically strong. In no way, shape, or form is it physically strong like the Xenomorph or the Yautja or the Live Die Repeat aliens or the aliens from the Tomorrow War.
That's right.
I wish Alien Earth showed us that any time the eyeball creature jumped on any person, any being it was going to take over, I wish it had like paralyzing agents inside its tentacles, at the tips of tentacles. So that way, when it just like, even if you try to block the alien with your hand, it's like, whatever, it doesn't matter what you do. I've got paralyzing agents inside my fingertips or inside my tentacles at the tips. And then once I just touch your skin, that's it. You're frozen there into the body and, or on the face and yank out the eyeball.
Damn.
So I feel the eyeball alien is very, very dangerous. It's not as, I feel it's more dangerous than the ticks.
What?
Or maybe that's an incorrect statement to make, because the ticks, they kill you under a minute. The eyeball, you can have a conversation, you can side with it. But what I'm saying is, if it goes rogue and says, you know what, fuck it, I don't want to be your friend, I don't want to study you anymore. I feel on the Richter scale, it's more dangerous than the tick because it thinks. I'm not saying the ticks don't think, but their intelligence capacity is definitely not the same as the eyeball. I feel they're intelligent, but their level of intelligence is definitely not the same as the eyeball creature at all. I don't think so. I don't feel so either.
Get this man a shield.
All right, so we've done the plant alien from Alien Earth. We've done the 2 ticks. We've done the eyeball. We've done the 2. We haven't done the 2 aliens that eat inorganic material.
Wait a minute.
Those guys are good for taking down, your enemies' tech and hardware and whatnot. But again, Alien Earth didn't show us what they're capable of. They're only capable of eating inorganic material. Like, would they spit acid on organic material, even though they don't need to eat, the organic creature? Let's say, like, can they spew acid as a self-defense mechanism?
Well, duh.
That's a good question.
Like, even though they know in their biology we're not built to eat flesh and blood and whatnot, but if a creature comes to attack it and wants to eat it, is it capable of spitting out acid as a self-defense mechanism? And if so, yeah, I wouldn't call it a dangerous threat in regards to the eyeball creature or the ticks. The acid, for sure, but the Alien Earth series didn't let us know whether or not, or didn't show us visual that it can definitely use that acid as a self-defense mechanism, even though it's especially when it's been attacked by anything.
I don't know.
I think I'm going to put that one to one particular corner there. So now we're left with the alien from The Thing and the alien from Life.
Oh, this is going to be good.
The alien from The Thing, that thing can multiply. That is a major threat. It can hide in plain sight. It can do the job of the eyeball far, far better. Far better.
What?
It'll take a smart person to figure out what's going on. But if that thing invaded Earth and no one was none the wiser, I feel, I don't know, a month? Do you think I don't think a day is too easy. I think it'll take a full month. Basically, it wouldn't take long for full global takeover.
Are you serious?
Or global annihilation. I mean, we'll fight back, but by the time it's taken over a full army, a nation, a freaking city, a town, a village, you're finished. And they can break apart into little different, bits and pieces. So again, I'm going to push that over to the sorry, not Xenomorph. I'm going to push that over to the corner where we have the Tomorrow War alien. Because, the thing, if just your wrist, your arm, if that gets cut off and becomes another creature in of itself, the thing alien is a one alien decimating machine. It's one creature. Imagine 2 of those things. And they can split off. Just a finger alone is still dangerous. A finger can become 2 things. No. Ooh, no, the thing alien is by far. I think I want to put that up there. I think if that thing was to go head to head with all the other big boys I mentioned, like the aliens from Tomorrow War, the alien from Live Die Repeat, the alien from what else did I mention earlier on? Come on, Live Die Repeat, Tomorrow War. There's a third one, Quiet Place. I still feel the thing can destroy those guys easily. And I'm ranking the alien from Tomorrow War at the top just because of its build, its skin, and the fact that you have to, it knows where its soft area is. So it wouldn't just raise its head for you. It'll keep its head down and make sure whatever it does to you, you're finished. Then it's got projectiles in it. Is it tail? I think it's got 1 or 2 tails. Just that alone, I don't even have time to come to you. So that means if I'm taking cover and it shoots 1, 2 darts, it runs, you can close the gap between me and it quicker than I would it. Unless I distract it with grenades or sound or flashbang grenades or EMP grenades or something to irritate its sound or its equilibrium of balance, then I can get close to it. But even at that, I still have to make sure I get under its belly or find a way to get close to its soft area. So that's why I said you need sense, time, and patience to take down that alien because you need a specialized weapon or weaponry. And by the time I'm working on that, it's already taken down my members in the army base. Or you need an exoskeleton robot thing, or freaking, let's go Avengers, Tony Stark. You need a freaking nanosuit to take those guys down. That would be a cool Elseworld thing to watch, by the way. Robots versus the Tomorrow War aliens. That'd be cool to watch. The movie didn't do too well, but I still appreciate the concept because I felt, this would be a new threat in terms of, alien domination over Earth. Because the xenomorph, as soon as you figure out what they're about, don't put your face in front of the egg. Burn the eggs, you're good to go.
Yes.
And if you found a way to detect the alien queen inside its egg production, then you're also good to go. But if you don't know what they are yet, you don't know how they operate in terms of kill some human beings and kidnap some and put the eggs in front of them so you have more, xenomorphs replicate. If you don't know that cycle, then you'd struggle for a little bit. But eventually, I still feel you can still tackle and manage and deal with the xenomorph aliens for sure.
That's right.
Just like the Demogorgon, for sure. You can deal with them once you're prepped and ready. Even if you feel it's getting out of hand, you can still contain them and quarantine or control the situation once you figure shit out. Because you can always go, you can always go bet. What's that word? What's the word they use when they're up in the air? Can't remember the term. But you always, if you're go in the air and you're good. You don't need groundwork because they can't fly. They can jump, but once you're in the air, once you're airbound, that's a term. I can't remember the exact term. Finish. Gatling gun, you're done. Flamethrower, you're gone. Grenade launching, you're done. Drop a nice huge bomb, you're finished. So you can definitely deal with the xenomorphs once you're ready and set. And once you know the eggs is the dangerous part and the queen production is the dangerous part, easy things. Easy things. Easy.
Woo!
Now, last but not least, the alien from life. I was gonna put the symbiote on here, but maybe in the next video I'll do, because I want you guys to take time and deliberate in the comment section. Let me know which ones you rank as more dangerous and least dangerous and not harmful at all. But the alien in the movie Life with Ryan Reynolds, ooh, that one, and the Thing, the alien from the Thing, and also the eyeball taking over any of these creatures, especially the eyeball took over the Thing. Oh boy. I don't think the eyeball Teocellus alien can take over the alien from Life. I don't think so.
That's right.
But so far, from what I saw in that movie, I don't think any of these alien creatures stand a chance versus the alien from Life. If you don't agree, let me know why in the comment section. I'll wait.
Ooh, I'm about to make a name for myself here.
Let me know why in the comment section. That means you haven't seen the movie Life. And I don't even, well, I hope what I'm saying, based on the breakdowns I'm doing, will encourage one or two of you guys to go and see one of these movies if you haven't seen them. Because the alien in the movie Life, boy, just in its infant or minute form or stage alone, xenomorph ain't got shit on it.
Yes.
The ticks ain't got shit on it.
Yes.
The Yautja, the predator species, ain't got shit on it.
Woo!
Any of these alien creatures come against the creature from the movie Life, in whatever stage it's at, it's game over.
You ain't lying.
It is absolute game over. I dare you to convince me or tell me otherwise in the comment section. There's no way. That alien would decimate every species I've mentioned on this list and then some.
I don't give a
Damn.
Keisha.
I imagine this creature can take down a T-Rex.
You serious?
Without stress.
What?
From the inside out.
I don't know.
You know what it is to destroy a T-Rex? Based on how small you are, you're done. And I need to just go for your spine and your brain. You're not moving nowhere. You're finished. Especially if you figure out, oh, this is the body. And it's a smart alien too, because in the movie, it showed us that it was smart in thinking. It was processing information. It's almost as bad. I think it's worse in terms of, or it's scarier than the Teocellus alien in terms of intelligence, because it can, based on how the movie gave it to us, it can process information very fast and it adapts quick. It's got fear though. It's obviously it's afraid of its own demise, because there was a time where it was being hit by a flamethrower and it kept on dodging the fire. So I was like, okay, that means you're afraid of the fire. Otherwise, you just stood in front of that thing and took the hit. So you don't like fire. But I feel that creature was let loose in an all-out battle royale. It'll decimate each and every one of these alien creatures I've mentioned so far. Every last one of them. Especially the symbiote. Especially the symbiote, because nah. Whereas if you had the Teocellus attack a symbiote, is there an eyeball to remove from the symbiote, by the way?
That's a good question.
Shut up and take my money.
Because it has to attack a creature with eyes, right? That's the whole point. Because it's going for the brain.
That boy is good.
But boy, let me know in the comment section how you feel about my list so far, where I've put particular aliens in, and do you agree? And if not, why? And let me know the same creatures I've used. Re-rank them in your, where you feel they stay as well. Even though the aliens from A Quiet Place have that whole thick armor thing on, just put the alien from Life in the same room with that thing. You're finished. As soon as you open your mouth to make noise, down your throat.
Access granted.
I don't need to be as big as you. I ain't even gonna make noise. You wouldn't even know I'm coming. You won't know I'm approaching, fam. You won't know. You just sat there chilling. If somebody makes a little noise, in fact, once I figure out, again, we're giving these guys the intelligence. We've already seen them, each of them display in the movie. So the alien in Life is smart. All it needs to do is understand its opponent, like the alien from the Quiet Place. Oh, you don't like noise? Go make a little noise here. Once you open your mouth, fly, cap, you're finished. I'll eat you up from the inside out.
Damn.
So all this, macho, even Yacha, you're done. It broke a human being's hand.
Check, please.
It broke a human being's hand in, I think it was as small as this. As small as this, and it decimated a human being's hand. So if you haven't seen the movie Life, do yourself a favor and check it out. You might like it, you might not like it. Your mileage might vary. Some people are very, very specific with the alien movies.
Yes.
But it is by far one of my most enjoyed alien movies because it makes me feel so uncomfortable. It's not a happy ending. It just, I hope I haven't spoiled it for you guys in that sense. But still, even if you feel I spoiled it, check it out. Enjoy yourself. You're welcome in advance. You are so welcome in advance. It's a beautiful, 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 beautiful movie. Creepy. And you're so frustrated and annoyed at the alien. You're like, if I was there, I'd do this. And let me know what you feel in the comment section below. I'm going to leave the video here for now. I finally got to do this video. I've been gagging to do this. I might do a live based on your replies in the comment section. I might do a live and we'll pick it up from there. Or I'll just do a part 2. And when I say part 2, I mean record a part 2 because the live will be a part 2 as well. And then I'll we'll have a back and forth. You guys give me your alien list as well. We got to keep it aliens and monsters. No point using human monsters like Freddy Krueger, for example, or Jason. I mean, some people class those guys as monsters, or what's his name, Frankenstein, or Frankenstein's monster. When you keep it alien monster-ish, that's why I said the Demogorgon, for example. And I was thinking of putting symbiote there, but that might be in the second video. I didn't even mention the alien from Independence Day. So you see, that's why we'll do a part 2. I'm going to do more research and find out what other alien creatures I found to be threatening. But those guys, they had spaceships, and that's a threat. So technology, yeah, but 1-to-1, they could take over the minds with the tentacle thing. But again, once I figure out your pattern, once I know what you're about, then it's game over.
Willingly? Yes.
I feel I'm missing 1 or 2 really good alien movies as well. I don't know. It's like it's there in the back of my mind, but it wouldn't let me bring it to the forefront. Anyway, peeps, let me know what you feel in the comment section. I've, of course, been your one and only Multipotentialite, Neurodivergent host,
the Kosmic Jedi, signing out. Thank you very much for watching.